From The Conjuring. In the small town of Harrisville, Rhode Island, there was a secluded farmhouse nestled in the woods. The Perron family, Roger, Carolyn, and their 5 daughters, moved into this old farm in the summer of 1971, hoping for a fresh start away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Little did they know, this would become a nightmare that would change their lives forever. The Perron house was dark and eerie, with creaking floorboards and strange noises at night. The previous owners had warned them about strange occurrences in the house, but the Perron family dismissed them as old stories meant to scare them. However, it wasn't long before the family realized that something was terribly wrong with their new home. At first, it was subtle, objects moving on their own, strange whispers in the night. But soon, it escalated into something far more sinister. The youngest daughter, April, claimed to have seen a woman in a white dress walking around the house. Cindy, the second youngest, complained of being pulled out of bed by an unseen force. And Carolyn, the mother, started acting strangely, her once kind and gentle nature replaced by fits of rage and violence. Desperate for answers, the Perron family turned to Ed and Lorraine Warren, renowned paranormal investigators and demonologists. The Warrens had heard about the strange occurrences in the Perron house and immediately agreed to take on the case. They arrived at the farmhouse armed with their equipment and a firm belief in the supernatural. As they explored the house, Ed and Lorraine could sense a heavy and malevolent presence lurking within its walls. They learned that the land the farmhouse was built on was once owned by a woman named Bathsheba, who was accused of witchcraft in the 19th century. She was believed to have sacrificed her own child as an offering to the devil and cursed anyone who dared to live on her land. The Warrens quickly realized that the Perron family was dealing with a powerful demonic entity, Bathsheba herself. She had taken a particular liking to Carolyn and was slowly possessing her. The Warrens knew that they had to act fast before it was too late. They called upon the help of a priest, Father Gordon, to perform an exorcism on Carolyn. The ritual was long and intense, with the demon lashing out and trying to stop the exorcism at every opportunity. The entire Perron family, along with Ed and Lorraine, gathered in the living room as Father Gordon recited prayers and sprinkled holy water. As the exorcism reached its climax, Carolyn's body contorted in unnatural ways, and her voice changed into a deep and guttural growl. The demon inside her revealed its true identity as Bathsheba and taunted the family and the Warrens with screams and threats. But Father Gordon remained steadfast, and with the power of faith and prayer, he was able to break the hold of the demon and cast it out of Carolyn's body. The room fell silent as the family and the Warrens waited, unsure if the exorcism was successful. A few moments later, Carolyn opened her eyes and looked around the room, confused and disoriented. She had no recollection of the past few days and was shocked to learn what had happened to her. After the exorcism, the Perron family moved out of the farmhouse, never to return. They were grateful to the Warrens and Father Gordon for freeing them from the clutches of the demon. But the Warrens knew that their work was not done. They had to find a way to banish Bathsheba's spirit permanently from the house, so it could never harm another family again. With their knowledge of the occult and years of experience dealing with demonic entities, Ed and Lorraine were able to perform a ritual that banished Bathsheba's spirit from the farmhouse. The Perron house was eventually demolished and became a meadow, free from the dark and malevolent presence that once haunted it. The Perron family never forgot the horrors they endured in that farmhouse, but they were able to move on with their lives. Ed and Lorraine continued their work as paranormal investigators, helping countless other families dealing with supernatural disturbances. But the Perron family haunting remained one of their most memorable and terrifying cases, a true testament to the existence of evil in this world.